Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Welcome to the Backpacktrader crude oil inventory report session. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, and I have an apology to make. There is no crude oil inventory report today because the Energy Information Administration is doing system upgrades. So no inventory report this week. But I will go ahead and we'll go through the motions even though it is not actually a report today. So this is not an official session. No crude oil inventory report today because of system upgrades at EIA. Haven't got any reports coming out today through Friday. And we'll take a look. Now let's take a quick look at next week. And we got another minute. We got a minute to 10:30. We'll wait to 10:32 to start our session. But looking at next week, let's see, it's Monday. I think Friday, Friday is the U.S. observed holiday for Memorial Day. So I think we're going to be on a regular schedule. Yeah, 10. November 3rd, crude oil inventory report. I don't understand that, but yes, we do get the crude oil inventory report. Okay. Yes. So, we actually have two simultaneous data reports coming out next Wednesday. This week's report and next week's report. So next week at 10:30 will be a normal crude inventory session. All right. So we'll look back at this. Short trade is off the table already, so we'll look for something new. Where is 10:30? All right, we've just gone through 10:30 on this bar. Obviously no report, so I'm not going to track the reaction zone today. Good morning, Don. All right, there is a trade at 76.24, but we still have another minute to go before our normal inventory report start time, which I'm going to use for this session anyway. Unleaded has gone too far, so we'll look for a new trade there. 377 tick counterpunch is flat. This is a get in sync trade. And we are in our session. There is our trade. 2 contract trade. We'll go to target 1 and target 2. A lackluster morning with no inventory report session, and triggering into our trade. Oops. So there are our targets and our stop. And the trade is in place. Pound Aussie trade that I showed in the earlier session has now gone through target 2, so that's a one and done session, even though we didn't get a trade until 10:15, 10:15, but we've gone through 2 targets, and the stop currently is sitting at, looks like 109. So still looking for new setups on unleaded. There is a long trade set up. There's one close below the balance line. There is our money management way up there. It's a small trade. Up at 76.42. Target 3 will be our objective at 44. But that cancels with 2 closes below the balance line. So flat, no trade there. Short on the crude, full crude on Spotlight. Unleaded still in the early short, so that we're not in that. Anybody joining late, there was no crude oil inventory report this week. It will actually come out on Wednesday of next week, along with the report for this week, due to system upgrades at the Energy Information Administration. No reporting today through Friday. All right, new short set up on the 377 tick. $377 tick shorts triggered in. Spotlight short is proceeding. It's about halfway to money management. Down to gotten 7 ticks from our entry. Potential stop and reverse on the 377 tick. Counterpunch. 76.26. And that makes that trade too small, so that's just an exit. $36 would be our minimum 10 tick, so it's too small a trade to deal with. It becomes just an exit point. Can handle either way. It becomes an exit point for the existing trade, or you ignore it completely. Well, it looks like it doesn't matter anyway. We're trying to work our way down to money management. Oh, there's a nice push down. There's money management on the and target 1. So stop comes to 76.23. I will attach the second one of those so it will trail for me. Nice feature of Ninja Trader. I can actually attach the order to the indicators. So we got our 10 tick target on the 377 tick. Stop is now at 76.06. And there is target 2 on the spotlight, so that is one and done. That completes the session there. Both fixed targets for 17 and 27, 43 ticks at $10 a tick. Unleaded, still in the early short trade, no opportunities there. You are most welcome, Pamela. Sorry I hadn't looked at the schedule on the calendar, but then I went, where's the crude oil inventory report? When I looked at the calendar when I shut down, I was actually looking for next week, but then I noticed there wasn't one at all on this week, so I looked on the EIA X account, and they have an announcement that came out last Thursday that there would be no report this week. Okay, we came down to 76.02 and stopped out on the 377 tick. Still no trades on unleaded, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a morning since this is not an official session. We'll make it a short one. All right, that will do it for today. And we will see you back again tomorrow morning at 9:30.